Hi there, and welcome to another video on using the KIPR Robot Simulator. Today we'll be going over the challenge system. The challenge system allows the simulator to automatically detect when the robot completes a challenge. If we go over here to the World tab, and we open up a challenge such as JBC1, we'll be able to actually run a challenge. Notice under the World tab here that we have a bunch of different scripts. All of these scripts are going to be what allows us to actually detect whether different parts of the challenge are being completed. To start a challenge, click the Start Challenge button at the top of the screen. This will take us to a start page that allows us to actually begin the challenge. As you can see, I already have some code loaded up inside of the challenge here. This should hopefully allow me to go out and touch the can and then return to the start box. You'll also notice that at the bottom on the side of the screen, we have the Challenge tab. The Challenge tab tells us all the different conditions for success and failure in a challenge. In this case, for success, we need to touch the can, start in the start box at the beginning, and then return to the start box at the end. We'll fail this challenge if the can is no longer intersecting circle 9 or it's no longer upright. Let's go ahead and run this code and see if we can complete this challenge. As you can see, our robot was in the start box at the start, so it met that condition. And now it's hopefully going to touch the can without knocking it over. Looks like that's not the case. And then it's going to try and return to the start. So while it did meet the conditions for success, it still had a failure whenever it knocked the can over for the challenge. Let's reset this challenge and change our code just a little bit and see if we can get this challenge correct. We'll reduce the time just a little bit so that hopefully we don't hit the can quite as hard whenever we're coming up to it with the robot. Now we can go back to our challenge here and hit reset challenge to make sure everything is reset and then run one more time. So our robot was in the start box at the beginning. Hopefully we're about to touch the can without knocking it over. Looks like it's tilting a little bit, but it hasn't fallen all the way over, and it will still be touching the circle at the end of the challenge, and our robot returned to the start, making this challenge a success. Once you've finished a challenge, you can click the End Challenge button, and your progress will still be saved within the challenge, including your code. If I click End Challenge here, I'll know that my code is still saved for that specific challenge. Now what I can do is return to the home page of the simulator and go take a look at the leaderboard. When I look at the leaderboard, I can now see that for JBC1, I've completed the challenge, which is this red Buckeye right here. A grayed out Buckeye means I've attempted the challenge, but I haven't actually completed it yet. But you can see your scores under the My Scores row on the leaderboard. Thanks for joining us today on looking at the challenge system. We hope you'll come back for the next video.